Hey guys, this is Midnight Angel 41, and today we're going to be doing a review and a demonstration on the 2018 4-stroke stand-up scooter. Now, I took off the seat on this one because I didn't exactly need it for this video. I also like to be standing up when off-roading because I think it's pretty much a different experience. Most definitely, for sure, because when you off-road in a vehicle, you're usually sitting down, but when you're standing up, it's a whole new level. I'll tell you that. So, what we got here is a 2018 model. So, if you're familiar with the scooter, good for you, because, well, this engine right here is different from what it shows you on sale. This seems like a renewed version or redesigned version. It looks like a Honda GX25 or the 35, but I'm kind of somewhat compelled that it's a 25cc because the engine not only looks like it, but also based on the specs, it looks to be as if it actually is 25cc's. How do I know this? It's the oil capacity. Apparently the 35cc one takes more ounces of oil than the 25cc. I only put 2.7 ounces of oil in this one, which translates to about 0.08 liters. Now, as far as gas mileage goes, I think it does pretty well for what it is. I'm probably getting around like 80 to 100 miles a gallon, like based on the weight and performance and how hard I've been doing it as far as RPM range and all. But it's very, very good, you know, because it's only a 1-speed. It's not like it has a transmission. If it did have a transmission, I could probably be looking up to about 150 or even like 180, which, hey, I mean, I'll take whatever I can get, basically. So with this, you can pretty much just open this up with the trunk. Very nice. I can actually put in tools and whatnot. It's probably best not to get tools, but at the same time, in case if something goes wrong, I can always do open up and see if I can fix it myself. Now, the good thing about this scooter is you can fold it. Now, you would probably see a demonstration of how that works, so I'm not going to show it to you in this video, but basically what you do is that you pretty much take off the seat. When you have the seat on, you go ahead and pick it up from here. Like you pick it up while you're standing up. I would imagine you pull on this lever backwards, and then it should come off of the hinges right here, and then you can simply fold it. Also, make sure that your kickstand is not down when you're doing this, because I could imagine it probably would bend it or anything like that, or you just can't put it down, and you're trying to wonder, how am I trying to fold this, or like how am I supposed to fold it? These shocks are adjustable, but I just recommend just leaving them alone. So is this one. This one you can adjust, I guess. It's not really much of a problem with this one, but honestly though, there's really no need to adjust whatsoever. I mean, it kind of does fairly decent for suspension for what it is. You get what you pay for, basically. Disc brakes is what's really good on this, front and back. I already put in like a light right here. I don't know if you can see this right here, and one right here, just for added safety. And I'm gonna go ahead and drive it around and show you guys the scooter. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Starting procedure is the choke right here. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, I think you can see that. So it's run on here. When you have it down, you pull it up, it's on choke. So all you gotta do is just put that, prime it about 5 times. And to start it, you don't just pull on it like a weed whacker and just abuse it and whatnot. You gotta do it lightly. So I'm gonna pull gently like this, and once it catches, if you can hear this, once it catches, Then you kind of like pull it slowly. And then, and there you have it. You just gotta pull it consistently. And not too far either. And then once you got it, just reel it back in slowly. Don't just slam it and let it go. So, I think it was already on choke already, so I think I can take it off. I think I need to let it warm up a bit. Hold on. It's usually not like this. It usually gets it on pretty good. If that happens, just kind of like pull on the throttle just a tiny bit, just enough for it to actually just start. It's not a very strong motor. It does take a while to get up to speed, but once you get it going, it should stay on as it is doing right now. It's a very reliable motor too. I have not one single thing go wrong on this motor. I actually put in some regular conventional oil at first, let it for running about 8 to 10 hours of use. And then once it was time to do the oil change, I switched to Royal Purple synthetic oil. Read the manual on what kind of oil it takes, but I pretty much just leave it running for about 14 hours of use. I kind of going in a little bit out of specs with the warranty and all that stuff, but it should be fine. Now keep in mind, do check on your oil if you're planning on using it a lot longer for oil changes periods, because when I try to do the oil change, it seems like as if the oil burned, at least some of it, not all of it. So it kind of like consumes a little bit of oil. So just keep that in mind. Just check it before you ride it, because there is a chance that it might actually mess up your engine. It's gonna burn it out. So enough further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a drive. It's not really easy driving and also holding on the phone. And it's also not even easy when you're off-roading to begin with that too. So yeah, pretty much it's a really cool scooter. For hard road off-roading, I don't recommend it. This thing is more for like trails, like somewhat uneven dirt paved roads or dirt roads that are kind of like meant for traffic. That's where this thing would be more likely. So don't expect to do any insane jumps. Don't do any stupid stuff with this scooter, because something's going to go wrong if you actually do abuse it too hard enough. I personally use it for more of streets, because I actually don't have a vehicle. I pretty much don't have a job, and I've been looking for one for 10 months. So this is the best that I can do based on FAFSA. Thank you, FAFSA, by the way. And I go to school 4 times out of the week, but not right now. We're kind of off of the recommended quarantine kind of thing, which is pretty much meaning that we're kind of advised just to kind of like keep in minimal contact with anybody. So I'm not going to go back to college until March the 30th. So in the meantime, I'm just going to, have somewhat a little bit of fun here. Maybe, drive once in a while to, I don't know, the gas station or something like that. But if you guys have any questions or recommendations or any advice that you want to hear from me or vice versa, go ahead and leave a comment down in the video. And if you have any recommendations, please let me know. Anyways, this is Midnight Angel 41 signing out.